Welcome on in, guys, and welcome to another video, this time with the excellent Kiowa from Polychop. Before we get started, I thoroughly recommend that you check out in the documents the documents folder has the manual here, and it gives some recommended key bindings, and I thoroughly recommend using them as a guide. Anyway, let's jump straight on in and let's get her up and going. So let's come down to our throttle here, and we are going to press the idle release, and we are just going to bring it all the way back at the moment. We are going to turn on the ignition and the fade deck. We're going to turn the key on, turn the battery on, get that battery power. Now we're going to get some warning noises here shortly. So we are going to turn on the warns. Let's just turn all this stuff on here. Let's acknowledge that. Let's just turn all this stuff on just now. We're going to set the throttle into idle, and we're going to immediately hit the starter here, and here she is starting up. Let's acknowledge that. It's gonna bing and bong at you quite a bit. Okay, we're gonna increase that RPM on the throttle here. And we're gonna turn on DC gen, AC gen, and the essential bus. And fuel boost. Okay, we are up and running. Acknowledge that. Hit the bit test. Reset. And we're gonna select the RPM here. So it's showing that we are at 99%. So we're gonna increase that. So a couple of right clicks, give it one more, and we are 100%. Okay, we can turn on the power for the SAS, the yaw and the pitch and roll. Go to turn on CMWS, turn on here. And we're waiting on the nav lining. In the meantime, we can turn on the mast. And we can turn on the mast mounted sight here. And we can sleeve it. Bring it round facing the front of the aircraft. That is it now unstowed. So we'll wait for this nav to align here. Wait for all the other tests to finish as well. But we can go ahead and get a loadout. And I think the best one to start off with here is going to be the APKWs. So let's select those, let's rearm. Let's get those on both stations.
Request rearming.
We are aligned.
Copy.
I'm gonna set up a waypoint as well. So I have some targets out here at this airfield here. So let's create this as a waypoint. So left alt and left click will bring up the coordinates box. You can now go back to the aircraft. And we're going to set up a waypoint. So if we go to HSD, go to nav setup, and we're going to create a new waypoint. You can also create it as a target. For this we're going to set up as a waypoint. So it's going to, our waypoint designation is going to be 1 whiskey. Let's select our position. So 37 Tango. Then it's going to be Golf Golf. Oop. Golf Golf. And then 320. 3230. 3230. And 3602. Hit enter. This gives us an elevation of 10 meters, which matches our coordinates box. So we can go ahead and hit enter. And we can store that. Get rid of that box. Okay, so if we want to do a direct to, go back to HSD, direct point, and we know the name of that waypoint was 1 whiskey. So we're gonna type 1 whiskey into the box, hit enter, coordinates have come up, hit store, and we now have a waypoint line to that area. Also gives us a range from our present position. Okay, so we should be loaded with our APKWs. We're going to bring up the weapon page and we're going to set these up. So weapons bit setup page, we're going to change the rocket types by zone. And we are looking for laser guided. So we are going to click here and we're going to type 6, and because we've got that on both stations, laser guided on both stations, there we go. We're going to go back to the weapons page, contact fuse, and we're going to want a super quick fuse, so S, and laser guided, which will be L. And there we go, that is those set up. You can also change the laser code. You need to do this on the ground, you cannot do this on the fly. So bring up your knee board and you're going to have the ability to change it up here with left alt, left shift and the F keys. So if we change that, let's change the second number. So let's make that 1788 as our laser code. Get rid of the knee board. And we can come over here in the button here, laser code. We'll bring up the laser codes menu. Now we are going to be on alpha, so we can change that 1688. So we're going to clear that out and put in our laser guided code here and confirm that with enter, and there we go. Go back to the MMS page. We're going to click up here and select our laser code, and that is pretty much that weapon ready to go. We can arm the laser, turn on master arm, and good to go. Bring up the MMS, and we can move the mass mounted sight about from here. So let's go take care of a couple of targets here. So nice and gentle on the collective, a little bit of left pedal, just to counter the rotation. Let's go. And we've got our waypoint as well that we can use. Let's go. Now another handy feature. Let's put it into hover here. You can pre-point the mast to your waypoint or your target, whatever you have selected. So we have the pre-point selector here. And then up on the display, we have pre-point. And we're going to type 1 whiskey. That is now one of our pre-points. And you can just see that it has got a marker down here on the display. We can slave the sight to that. And that is now looking at our target area.
Roger. You have the controls.
So that will keep following and tracking that area, no matter where we move. So the mast is always going to look there. Let's make our way out here. Let's pick up a little bit of speed here. Now the Kiowa isn't the fastest of the helos by quite a long shot compared to the others, but she is excellent fun. She is really good fun, and it is actually really good fun to work as a team with the Kiowa. Head out with your munitions. Once you've exhausted your munitions, you can laze for other aircraft, which is super cool. And she can be out for a good long while. She's quite frugal on the fuel. But it's certainly one of my firm favourite aircraft at the moment. Really been enjoying the Kiowa. Okay, we don't have too far till we're in range here. 6 kilometers away just now. Let's bring up our weapon page here. Let's get the rockets selected. Turn on the video. We can also turn on thermal imaging. Just the contrast and the brightness here. And as you can see, she's pre-pointed. Okay, let's hold
Right,
here.
let's see if I can pick up a stable hover.
The AI is an excellent tool for helping you out when you are running running the aircraft solo. So let's have a little look-see. Let's pick ourselves a target here. And there is a likely suspect, so let's go into point track. Blaze. And get turned just to make sure we're facing that properly. Pressing and holding the laze button. And pistol. Good hit. Let's pick ourselves another target here. Lasing. And firing. And another dead target. But she is good fun. Hellfires work pretty much the same way. But thoroughly recommend picking up the Kiowa if you haven't already. Anyway guys, hopefully you have found this little video helpful in getting started with the Kiowa. I should also point out actually before we disappear is your countermeasure system is armed down the bottom here. You've got automatic and of course you can bypass and it'll fire those countermeasures out the front. Well, there we go guys, that is the end of our video. Hopefully you will join me in another one where we'll take another look at one of the aircraft. Do a little video on getting started with it. But thank you very much for watching. And bye for now.